Oh, the flash. Oh man, y'all coulda. I'm just finishing. Oh, I guess I'll just finish the last minute or two live, and then we'll just go back to the beginning and we'll start the VOD review. Okay. So the stream link is still there in Tater's chat. For whoever's not on, come back to the. Okay. Okay, so this game, start with, I mean, I pointed it out to you guys during the game, but we've got 3 winning lanes. We've got Renekton versus Nasus. Everyone knows Renekton shits on Nasus early. Nasus scales. Gragas versus Jax. That's Gragas has the advantage in ganking in early game. Then Jax scales. Lane Cassio versus Diana. Cass has the ranged advantage. Cass shits on Diana. Diana doesn't really scale, but Diana can like roam and like make other stuff happen. So, like Cass scales up with Diana as the game goes on. So Cass just stays ahead of Diana the whole. Vayne versus Caitlyn. Caitlyn shits on Vayne. Vayne scales. So I mean, very obvious trend. Everyone on our team kicks their ass in lane phase, and every lane should win lane phase. Their team, their plan is just to stay safely farming, and then hopefully around mid game or so, like level 8 or 9, or at certain item power spikes, they can look to get fights or. And of course, if anyone miscapitalizes that, and they can start scaling early. We play properly and shit on them, get to just oppress them for the whole game. If we misplay, they make some kind of, they can't really make, but if we misplay, they can capitalize on it, and then they can scale earlier than us and have a harder time. So that said, game. They invade. And actually, something that I put down on the thing too is, with this comp, we have the Thresh level 1 with the hook. We have Gragas body slam, possibly level 1. Renekton has stun, possibly level 1. Cassiopeia gets move speed level 1, so she can keep up. This is actually a game where we should be the ones looking to invade, and for whatever reason, it's Vayne and Karma just randomly face check this bush. This is like the level 1 invade bush. Invading blue side. So everyone on the team should either should be stacked and invading on their red side, on the bot side. I mean, that's where the people are going to be on. Everyone should be stacked and invading, like through Tribush or through here. Like you guys win level 1 hands down, no matter what. You guys should be taking this fight. Looks like autopilot kind of took over. But if I'm playing on this team, I'm saying fucking kick this guy's ass. Go blow some flashes. Let's go. Steal his blue. Renekton can go forward blue buff, forward river, dot brush or whatever to catch. He comes over to our side, and then let's just go take Jax's blue, start Gragas off on the right foot, because that's matches where, like, that's the only possible matchup. Like a harder time, more of like a skill matchup, Gragas versus Jax. So that's what I say. Let's go take his red. Let's just get Gragas ahead. Gragas is ahead, and then Gragas can just shit on everyone. Gragas has a lot of AP damage. He'll Vayne, he'll kill Diana, he'll kill Karma, he'll kill even Jax without pure spells. The only one he doesn't purely kill is Nasus and that's and stuff, but with Nectin plus Gragas, anytime he comes, it's gonna be the objectives right now for Gragas is gank top, gank mid. Top might be a little harder because if Nassif plays super safe, might be a harder time. Renekton's gonna fit on him 1 through 10, and then that's what I was saying to Renekton. Renekton gets the item that gives AD and gives cooldown reduction. What ends up happening is um, so normally what happens is Nasus ult plus Nasus Q and Wither, and then armor resist reduction from fire ends up meaning that when Renekton's off cooldown, Nasus can actually take those 8 seconds or so and win out and possibly even start killing Renekton once it stacks up enough armor. But if Renekton ends up getting that item that gives you, like when you ult, it makes it so your auto attacks reduce cooldowns on your other spells. Renekton can just consistently keep using his abilities when he ults and just never die to Nasus and just continually scaling up and just continually killing Nasus and then like game and stuff. That's very important for Gragas and for Renekton stuff right there. For Caitlyn, they should just be, I guess, having the wave always pushing, and then Caitlyn will just watch her own minions, and when a minion's about to die, she steps up and she saves headshots so that Vayne can't ever last hit. Cases they already this that was good right. I don't know about hard pushing the wave though. Another trick that you can do, and this works for top. This also works for bot because what happens with bot is they have to go leash red for jungle because jungle always wants to take red. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes they're not able to take blue. If Thresh wants, what Thresh can do is Thresh can stand here, whatever red at this edge, like that. Same Renekton. Renekton can walk up here and like hit a minion, and then all the minions stack up, and then you just walk in the bush. All the minions are now attacking the same target, and what that means is that the wave's always going to push towards you. So if you have the option to just let the wave just build up and just match their push and just go for harass and all that stuff when they go for when they it's gonna be Renekton doesn't want to like fast push because Renekton wants to chunk Nasus and let it push to as much as possible or like push as slowly as possible. And when it crashes to tower, Renekton can look to roam mid, catch a recall, or go take enemy jungle camp, but not once he gets Tiamat. I mean, lane phase gonna no reason. Just stand next to the ADC. Kind of bush work done. This was weird. Don't you guys have level 1 wards to put into actually kind of I mean, so if they're in this bush, you can just finish off these creeps and then start the fight. I'll have to walk in there. Now you're half HP, and they have collectively more health than you. Time that.
Yeah, that was
Okay,
bad.
so you got ignited, got a double flay, so that's good. Missed the hook, so that's actually really bad. I would have led off with a hook into the bush and then a bush hook. Then you just back off. Always safer, but you always want to make sure that this lane bush gets warded. I don't know what you did with your level 1 ward, but if you don't have ward for lane bush for them like sitting in and abusing, like when you notice as a support that they're sitting in lane bush abusing lane bush to poke you and stuff, start sitting next to creep or like on the top side, then it'll force, it'll make her being in the bush pointless if both of you are sitting up here out of range of Q, and like then both of you can force Vayne to sit in the bush, and then when the lane starts pushing in, they have to run away, trap them in the bush, and pick them off with him. And then it looks like.
Yeah, I stood way too close and I just misplaced traps really badly.
If you, I mean, while the Thresh is dying, that's the chance to watch this one. I'll speed it up and then you're chunked to like 40%.
Yep.
In there, you're 2. Vayne is still 1. It's actually really good time to walk up. There's no reason to walk around the creep. Walk right through the creep.
Yeah,
And then
they
once
hit
you're
2
on it,
off this minion.
yeah.
Cause
Right.
like I called it out like right as I seen it. Cause you
You
seen
can-
her hit 2 before. Yeah, see that's when they hit 2 before you get vision.
I mean, you can't obviously you can't see what I'm seeing right now, but you have a good idea because she just auto attacked that she's
Yeah.
in this bush and that she's around here. So you could just shoot hook for like this area, and then that's gonna connect because she's. Or alternatively, flay could actually flay them out of the bush here,
Yep.
or like walk up a touch closer and then flay from here. But you waited until you got visual confirmation, and at that point you had already taken much damage. Get condemned into the wall. That's really rough. Basically, you just gave your life up for. And then also like the Caitlyn, I know the healing is reduced, but you don't want to wait until you're 7 HP to use flash and heal.
Yeah.
I mean, once it's clear that Thresh is here. So let me watch this one so I can give you in like what my feeling of the indicator is. So
I should have healed
yeah,
sooner.
so you've just seen both of them step out of the bush and step in exactly right here. So like here you could just blow heal to like top Thresh up or whatever, but not that important. Now that Thresh has been condemned, and this is kind of a weird spot for you to. I mean, it's a weird fight at any. Now she's blown heal to secure that she's going to get the kill for whatever thing down. Thresh has ignite. He's saving ignite. If you want to ignite, you would ignite before for 4 seconds. They can't. You put 2 traps down. Don't step on.
Yeah.
So here, instead of walking at her, he's dead. No reason to click here with your mouse. Start walking away here, and then you preserve. You're at 2/3 life right now, so, and you're getting beat on by the next creep.
Mhm.
And it just so happened that their Jax was there. I mean, if Jax had shown up for the gank, it didn't matter whether Thresh was going in or not. Jax could have actually made the gank happen, and saved him. Would have been a reaction flay on the Jax jump done at like range enough that it would. It was good that Thresh didn't waste flash there at least, but I mean, you could have been running. And you end
Mhm.
up dying. You end up dying as well. Failed summoners. 2 summoners, and you died anyway. Double back. Backing up on tower. Fine. I don't know why you're running over here. But maybe you didn't see Jax as well. No need to use slice and dice there. Just the melee for. And this is fine. You could just back off here. I'm gonna start pushing now because these are all about to get last hit. So once it starts building into you, and he's still 3. That's good too. So I'm gonna watch this. Did you get him as he's getting the last hit? Done. And then, but what you do wrong is that, do that, good. Then immediately you slice into him, and then you dice back out, and you don't have to flash. But you're waiting for your auto attack. No, you waited auto attack Q. Now you're waiting on cooldown for the auto attack anyway. So tower hits you once, and then I guess it makes you panic. But you can actually walk out here. That same flash distance, dice. Then even if you get hit by tower again, you actually possibly. That was creepy. You could play this slice faster on slice and dice. Have to flash there. Possibly don't have to flash.
Yeah, I'm just not comfortable with new turret damage yet. Sometimes it feels like it does a ton.
So he got the TP in time before you finished tower, so that's fine. As we oh, at 3:30. Okay, I missed.
Yeah, Karma overstayed, and he just pulled, and then I put a key range on him.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna speed through. We're going for harass, and then that last auto attack was needed. Okay, so teleport back. I think okay. So, anyways, I think this is a matchup where you might prefer ignite. Yeah, he was. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, look. Before you TP, this is the state of the lane. So when the wave is right here, they're all on the same page. No, the rule of thumb is if it's anywhere towards his side from this push, it's pushing to you. If everything being equal, and then if it's anything past there, like past that bush, then it's pushing towards him. Everything else being equal. Right here, it's actually pushing. So you can just walk back to lane and save your teleport. No need to teleport back into lane here. Plus, it's a cannon wave, and that means that even it's Nasus, so there's no way he's gonna hard shove a cannon wave to tower. But even if he does hard shove a cannon wave to tower, tower is gonna take like 10 hits to break the cannon minion. That's plenty of time for you to get back to lane. So there's no reason for you. And then you actually get it pushing, where otherwise it would be pushing to you. Just killed him, so you're actually at a gold advantage. And you've also purchased. All he has is cloth rejuve and then corrupting pot, and you've got 30 ADs. 6? There's no reason now it's pushing, and now it's in a spot that he likes. Even though you have XP advantage, right now you're actually level higher than him. Good. But you'll hit 6 before him, which means that you'll be able to kill him again. And Daniel, gotta preserve health right now. About to hit tower. All those about to get last hit, so there's no step up here. I was just about to say that you want to preserve your health bar above everything else. So just waiting for it to hit the tower right here. Very important.
Yeah, I should have just let it crash and shouldn't have
Yeah, this
tried
was
beating out.
unfortunate because Fallen DC'd.
Right, but even if they killed him or something, if he's him in like stepping up there, even if it's 2-2,
Yeah.
gets harassed, and then there's no reason Gragas to be there. Gragas needs this, and then he just gave that away, so that means that Jax knows. Oh boy. Oh, I remember. Yeah, then this is part of too why you don't want to be pushing it up to tower, because I remember on these trades going like 20 tower hit, standing inside Spirit Fire with his entire wave beating on you, and you only have 3 creep. So I mean, you did an okay trade that didn't need to use the second dice. You actually wait far on using that dice right there, and you want to save your red bar for healing from the Q, because if he ever tries to do, the whole point is that if you stand where he's standing right now, and you Q, you hit 4, 5, 6, hit 6 creep, and you hit Nasus, and that basically gets the backline low enough health that you kill it from slice and dice, and it heals you a big chunk of health. You're actually still on track to hit 6 before him, but guy right here.
Yeah, I think I do hit 6 before him because I
So
get another kill on him.
You use the Q right there to get the red bar, but and then you walk away here. Seems like you should recognize that 200 HP, that Nasus has enough of a lead on you that you have to just back away. maybe go look for honey fruit, but you have to back away here. Gragas isn't, and you've been. If you managed the wave better, no reason couldn't have had him over here until Gragas comes over to help. So right here. That's unfortunate. Not what we want. Plus he's kleptonasses. Have more gold. He has 100 less gold. Got the out of the game. Back.
First blood, I think, was on the vein.
Alright, so right here, it's coming to tower. There's no reason. You just want to let it tower. Hold off of you, and you also take an auto attack from all waves. So you took almost 300 damage. So here's where you stun him. See, and you healed the full off of that huge. Got to hit him. Roll. Diced into the wall right there. You could have actually killed the Nessus. That's just like a mechanical bolt, which is good. Dice. Could have actually diced like more here so that your character model. And there's your second. And you force his flash, but you could have killed him. And that's also another point where taking ignite in that matchup gives you kill pressure, because otherwise Nasus gets to survive off of his passive healing and off of just stacking armor. Right, gives you kill pressure from the true damage. So I would have just let it, like, you see where it is right here. Don't need to. It's well, I guess. I mean, if you want to, you could shove it, hard shove it, crash this wave, but it's cannon, so it's. But you could let this wave kill off this, and it'll slowly start to stack up and build a bigger wave, because this wave right here is going to get here faster than your second wave, because you've got a bit of lane. You can just leave this alone, let the melees stay alive, and then the cannon's going to be hitting the melees before your cannon crashes and hits his melees. So this actually, like, it's pushing for him towards you. So that's actually really good. This could be a spot where you roam to mid. At your, I mean, you only have 600 gold. So that's Tiamat though, so you can finish Tiamat, or you could finish the time reduction.
That's what I did. I cleared out the wave and then backed and got time at.
Yeah. No, but it's just important that you try and have the wave be at your tower whenever you can manage the wave to be at your tower. So I mean, just because of the fact that it's a cannon wave, now that means that he actually gets back in time to catch the XP, even though he doesn't catch the gold, but he catches. But that's like, it's just that where it was pushing for him to you, and freezing wave and like wave management. Want to make sure keep it in, especially like if you're in a winning matchup like this, and he has to play the lane over here. That's like really important. Versus if you're ahead and then he's playing like within half a screen to a screen of his tower, he's a lot safer than if he's out here, especially with jungle gank possibility. So if you just freeze it closer to your tower, jungle comes and kills. A lot better. Looks like Gragas, you have 1900 gold. Shouldn't be on the map. 8 minutes. The other jungle item gives you actually bonus XP, and it empowers your for like ganks and everything, and general healthiness. Better that you get like 1,000 gold back and just jungle item plus have your possibility to tank or you can test.
Gotcha. Yeah, I stayed out a little longer than I normally because the DC, and I was trying to stay around bot side, and then all my camps came back up, so I was like, I'm just gonna go clear it.
Yeah,
But-
well, you could just catch it on the way back. It's always fun. But it's
Yeah.
really important if you do Krugs on spawn every time. Really important. And I mean, just don't sit around bot. Just let bot get solo XP on
Mhm.
tower because it's 2v1. It's gonna be pushing for her, so she can still at least stay up and farm. And that way, you could just take the rest of up with farming your Krugs because your Krugs are the best camp for like XP and gold.
Yeah.
Like really important. And then also the whole game plan that you should be having for this game, ganking top, even though that's not possible, given where the lane's been all the game, and then mid, depending how everything.
Mhm.
It's possible that you can gank for 3 lanes actually, because if you, depending like where the lane's at, you could. At this point, like right now, it's gonna be harder for you. Bane's goal. They're just not. Their whole plan is to we just still make it happen. If top crashes or sorry, top's constantly having it crashed here, roam with top over side, or if mid crashes, roam with mid red side or whatever, and just start bullying Jax. As we'll see later, like Jax actually ends up power farming all behind. That's a good trade right there. You chunk him out really nice. Got want to save, but it's gonna be coming back the same. Now that's a weird time to fly. But you should ult to cancel your W stun. That dot damage. But yeah, with your Q off on cooldown, like as you just used it, there's no reason to flash. You can just finish pushing the wave up, and then you flash on him under tower, and then any retaliation that does damage to you, you're also getting by some. That's like another point. So he just healed a full off of all of that, doing all of that. But if you had ignite, aside from flashing in, possible that you that matchup. Same thing like Fiora bullies. Nasus can survive like. Yeah, that's just so brutal. Got him back to health. I think so.
It was a misplay by me that made me waste flash.
Yeah, there's no reason to go in here. Like hook that. It's pushing deep now actually. And you're about to get snared.
Oh, I live.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you wanna if you were gonna flash there, you would probably flash before it comes through health. And then like I
Yeah.
said, this is pushing up anyway, so right now you just wanna hang tight on tower and not take unnecessary karma damage.
Hmm.
Right now your health would be higher.
Because of this, though, I'm pretty sure they end up tower diving in a few.
Mhm.
Full good Q, hard Q. And then yep, that came out right, so and I would have stayed to push, but that would have gotten me caught. That would have put me in a spot to get fighting Jax. Okay, sorry. This is
Yeah,
probably
here comes the tower dive.
this is a big point of the game.
Mm-hmm. This is kind of when bot. I wouldn't say turns around, but
Good hook. See if you instead of walking backwards, you had stayed like right here, could have followed it up with a play, and it wouldn't have brought your character model.
yeah.
And you actually have lanterns. Pretty sure you.
Mm-hmm. I thought I did.
Oh,
Oh.
now Vane's taking our hit. I think meanwhile, I've watched it. Gragas gets.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, the flash. Oh, the trap almost caught him. And then right here, you need to already be turning around. Turn around. Good hook. Play, Mr. Gragas.
Yeah, that was I did that from off screen. It was just bad.
Let the man get the kill. Rather have the gold on the Gragas than
Yeah, it wasn't meant to be me having it.
yeah, but it's just if it's gonna be close, let
Yeah.
him get it.
Mm.
Although I guess whatever, it's still secure.
Yeah, I wasn't too upset.
You're right though. He should have had it.
That also put a bounty on you, by the way. At still secure.
Yes.
Right here, this is actually perfect timing. Patient mid. Now, if you hadn't flubbed the ult, this is where you ult him in the tower, 100%. While Jax takes Krugs. Good. Kill. And then Jax dies to cap. That's really good. While fight him again. Oh, you've been withered. Time to get out.
Oh.
He ults. Definitely out now. Oh, but here comes the roam.
Yeah, I called him back in.
This is Q. That's make sure you're always using your Q. That's the whole reason that Renekton's broken. Powered Q does a fuckload of damage to everything.
Yeah, that stretch right there was really nice. That was a 5-kill swing, basically going up.
And then Cass
Bot
stays.
top.
Oh, I need to watch this one. Yo, I'll watch mid and then I'll watch. Oh, yeah, I think the casting the Q blocked you. You can just walk up and flay, but that's good. And then yeah, you have to be working together because when he hits a hook, you need to be trapping. And then when you follow up on the hook, the first thing you want to do is and the flay puts them in damage comes.
Yeah.
That was actually really. And this is right, Kaylin, you just need to keep running away. The only reason he's coming here is because he has flash. Like the only reason he would ever go tower diving like that, flash news. And it just sucks, but you just gotta let him walk away. But it's almost like syndrome, fresh. Here you just donate your life to Jax.
Yeah.
Gotta remember the
Just
damage.
breed.
Can't commit to like trying to kill a 30 Jax, especially
Mm-hmm.
armor there. This, I don't know. If the more important thing is you walk up and you catch them at the plant, and then you try and body slam like around this area, so that they can't take the plant. You know, because I think you would have actually beaten them out with a body slam. But while you're body slamming, throw your cask, and then body slam and cask come down at the same time, and then your ultimate pops Karma back over into the bush, and then you start the chase.
Yeah, I misplayed that one.
Rather, you always want to do ult as a follow up to body slam. Fighting him again. You can actually turn.
I died there. Yeah, that was bad.
See the situation that you're at half health. Okay, you're thinking about recalling. He's thinking about stopping your. Turn it on once you get to your red bar. I think you even missed the dash, but you can't do your dice out. Oh, and Gragas died.
Yeah, I overstayed.
Well, I don't know if it's an okay.
I think I went for the crab actually. Yeah, I mean I shouldn't have gone for the crab. I had no idea where Diana was at the time.
I mean, it's fine. You could. I mean, one thing you could have done there was smite her while she's shaking. Doesn't have the range to cast her key. Or you can even smite the blue buff to give you health, healthier. That's the end of her combo. She's got like one more key or 5 seconds.
Yeah, you're probably right. I probably should have smited
And
that.
random TP behind the Nasus. I mean, this gets some pretty good harass, but like he's out here. But just, I mean, save the TP. More impactful. Walk back into lane. That was another jungle or another jungle. It's possible. One thing you could do too is when Jax jumps on you, it actually puts the character model like inside of you, and that opens up a neat dice. That's something. Another thing you could do is like if they're like standing next to you, walk 50 units into them, slice and dice backwards, get out, and then that'll give you dice. Oh, and so off of that, it looks like you guys just. That's really good to find a time to get Herald like that. But this, I mean, you blast him into a nice spot, but it's ulted Nasus, and the Renekton has been, it's level 10. Nasus has been keeping up, fair to say, and Nasus also has armor stacked, so Nasus actually wins.
Oh yeah,
So
he won.
forces flash. And
Well, it's
then
not. He didn't win. Diana.
Diana shows up to clean up the kill, but just fighting on their side of the jungle with no vision. It's better to just let him go, and then both of you can like, I don't know, take blue with mid rotating over. Which, by the way, this taking a minute. I would never have backed away there. You took more damage than you got the stun off. It's gets you low or outright kills you. That was just like stepped out of the bush. That vision, he wasn't in. That was a good kill. Gotta stand next to / behind them, especially when her ultimate is down. Her ultimate lets her hit you behind creep. And then you walking up there gives away that Gragas is, even if they didn't have vision. That was just really.
I kept going too. Yeah,
that was kind of a poor gank. Shouldn't have hard committed. Here, that's not a safe spot. Committing for this gank when it's damage, and you have one item, not good. Gotta I mean, when you do the gank, it's got to be at a time when Caitlyn's not at like a third life,
Yeah.
And then the gank also puts Jax right here, taking your jungle. That puts you farther behind. Right now, Jax is actually 50 CS up on you, so it's really important that keep farming your jungle. Never keep scaling up. get like items or so. Your next item should be I guess like Morelicon's belt.
Great.
And
I
Shooty
was
belt.
I was going for a
Yeah.
heavier tank build, but yeah, it's probably
But
could
you want to
use more
go.
damage.
You just want to go damage because if you go tank, Nasus is going to heal off of you. Vayne is just going to tank bust you, and then Diana's just not going to take damage from you with, and
Mhm.
Jax is just going to tank bust you. So you just want to match damage for damage
Okay.
best you can, because like you guys are the early team game or the early game team, so you know better to just capitalize off of that and just stack all the damage you can. Oh, this is good. So this gets broken right here. I mean, like
So
I don't.
just to kind of get the context on it, when would be a better time to build like tanky or Gragas? Like what?
I think you just
Just with this.
always. I think you always go AP damage, but if you want, you can get like Knight's Vow or something. Or, but I think Knight's Vow, and like Solari just makes you worthless after like 30 minutes or something. But like Knight's Vow on Caitlyn is kind of cool, but it's just that team fights like 5v5 team fights, 4v4, whatever. Those aren't really happening. It's just right now it's just lit meta. Nas is just game, and then once he scales, he scales. Vayne gonna be splitting the whole game. Diana's farming, whatever, and just it's just gonna be off of like Diana and Jax roams at their fights. And for
Mhm.
you guys, Renekton should be splitting all game, and then Cass is gonna let anti.
And so basically, always just kind of build damage on Gragas. He's not really in the tank.
You guys want a team fight? They don't want a team. You'd rather go damage Gragas because
Okay.
damage Gragas will one shot anyone. You body slam flash into ult, like hit the Zanyas for any follow up onto yourself, and that's the whole team fight. The person you ulted is dead now, and then the rest of your team collapses after your Zanyas is over, and then you guys can just pick up the fight as you.
Okay. I will start doing that.
So this is good. I mean, I guess this is like luxury tower. Much rather crash the Herald in bot wave and take 2 towers bot. But I mean,
Yeah, it was running low, and I had it up there, so I just thought might as well while we had a turret with it.
well, I mean, while you pick it up and stuff, you should find like either force fights where you do it at the end, or using it bot and then using it bot and then using the fact that the Herald exists on the map to like increase pressure as like you guys protect it. It's like protect the Herald type.
Hmm.
Oh, it's pentakill time.
I mean, that was. I mean, without vision, I'm over. But knowledge, you could Nasus.
Yeah, that was a really bad play. It turned
seemed-
out good for us, but for me, it was just stupid.
It just seemed like a pointless body slam. Like you just come around the corner here because you don't have this time. Obviously, you didn't have this timer, but you can
Yeah.
just come around. You can just come around the corner, and even if you hit chickens or whatever, did you have body slam?
Yeah.
No, there's no way that you have.
Wait, I can't tell because even though it's paused, the timers
Yeah.
are still ticking down.
So you just die for free. And then,
Yeah.
I mean, it's a 2v2, but Jax is closer. Good that Thresh is right. But after this last hit here, Caitlyn. Okay, and then he goes in, Nectin damage. And oh, that's nice. Yeah, that's the one. Guys for good. Jax gets a nice stun. Matter. Here, Vayne ults. There's no reason for Caitlyn to use that ult right. 100%, 1000%. If anything, Caitlyn ult is on a full health target, like on the Vayne or something. Oh man, Renekton diced and then hit the ward. That's rough, but okay. And then I don't know what this is. Thing up here, you do not move. At 300 HP, you do not move to Nasus. You run this way. So giving a free kill to Nasus, and then you even did it again. You move this way. The only one that he's going to be able to kill is you. Just protect yourself. Take the advantage. Like the rest of your team is already here. There's no reason to try and make a player to stay around for like 50 damage per second on the Nasus. Get the stun, and then the Thresh Lantern actually ends up saving you. No reason to. And then Dragon's coming. Timing. Big Penta. Busted up game right there. Get that. Good. No reason to keep pushing this. They've respawned. And you could see it, the respawn timers on above your mini. They've respawned, there's no fresh. You could be looking to lantern some.
It's on cooldown. It was still on cooldown from when I used it on him to save his life.
He has TP. That's good, he could TP. But you guys should stick to this dragon right here. This is actually coming up right now. There's no reason for Pass to finish. But, I mean, you have 43. Still, like, stay for the dragon. And y'all could also catch the rest of their jungle on the like while the dragon's waiting to respawn and everything. What did you tower?
No, I went to the
Just use
red at blue.
you TP to
There's a red
this
at a blue. Yeah.
one right here. And then also one gets put down while you start dragon, so you can always TP that, but I mean I guess it's fine to safely TP, but by the time you get here, it's just optimal here. Ask yourself.
Yeah, it was just the first ward that I had seen. The close.
Okay, then right here, Jax is showing, Vayne showing call. Then off of seeing those two bot, is that what made you guys call for Baron?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's good. Actually, good play. And then you're sweeping, but you want to sweep this bush too. You walk like this, that you catch this case. Then you come around back out here, so that you're sweeping the entire river. Because sometimes people plot wards over here, and then this isn't going to catch it if you're doing this. Got to come out middle of the river, and then you walk all the way to the back of the pit too to catch the back of the pit. That does a full
Alright.
sweep of river and Baron, and it catches this bush. So I mean, you're still vulnerable to people putting wards here and stuff. You don't catch that stuff. Start doing that, but this is a good play to take the Baron. You don't want to give the vision Jax to have a chance to. So you see
Yeah.
bot or other games where he's not. And staying the push out this way, rather defend this, but it's like for some reason Cass and Thresh just decide that they're gonna end the game mid. I mean that's really good, but Gragas and Caitlyn actually need to be mindful of this. That I mean, you guys can win any single fight that you guys take with Baron, but only if you're together. So this is actually a misposition.
Well, we had pushed out on that to stop them from backing to stop the mid push and the top push.
Yeah, well,
I'm
let
pretty
them.
sure we both die. So let them be next time.
Well, always. There's just no point stopping the back. Your team's doing. It's kind of like your team's just doing whatever they want right now. So you could just call out that they're backing.
All right.
But it's just no reason. Use your body slam on the wave instead of body slamming the Jax in a tower and could have actually killed him. Dying for free. Vayne ends up killing the Caitlyn for back. So I mean, stop the recall, but at what cost? I mean, Diana still got the recall. When you're outnumbered like that, there's no stopping the recall is less valuable than risking your life because you got punished. If they don't punish you, that doesn't mean that it's a good idea to stop their back. That just means
Yeah.
I mean, you got mid tower, you end up getting top tower.
No, he backed. We got a kill mid though
And
when
then-
we did it.
Then Renekton, you don't want to finish Titanic. You want to finish either you want to finish Ravenous, but you also don't want to because you'd rather get EA. You'd rather get the item that I was talking about that gives AD and cooldown reduction and cooldown reduction in your attacks, and you want to build Styrex Gauge and like Death Stance and that type of shit. Like you want to just be going for those items. Tiamat is just strictly to help you push wave, and it also resets your animation in your. And did you guys see Jax here? Yeah, you see Jax. This is so weird.
Yeah, I actually wasn't, I guess, paying attention to the minimap at that point. Somebody called him top, and I thought he had left, but
Then you have ult, right? Okay, you ult.
yeah, he gets
auto
away
attack
with
the creeps, and you have body slam here. You can just body slam Jax off of you right here. You have body slam up. Body slam, the way body slam interacts with leap strike is leap strike loses, body slam wins. So you can just bop him off of you, and then he has no more gap close after that, and you poked him.
Yeah.
Now this shit was I don't know what the fuck happened, but
It was a shit show. Let me tell you. Oh my god.
see, this is one of the reasons why I'm saying that it's really important for you guys to be together. Like, you guys still have Baron, right? You guys should be pushing as a team. One person is top, like Renekton is top to stop the Jax push. Ideally, Renekton has TP, whatever. But so this is a good split push by Cass because Cass is matching what Jax is doing. But Cass needs to get support people nearby, and I mean, if anything, Kate takes red, Kate goes mid, Renekton and them go bot, Kate brainless pushes mid. I mean, you've got a shitload of wards all over river. No way anyone can Kate. And even still here too, that I pointed out that I noticed when I was watching it live, these wards, there's no Baron, so there's no reason to put these here. Or you don't need both of them at the very least. Like this one's kind of nice because it catches exit of and roam from top. But you'd rather just put it like right here. You'd rather put it deep in mid lane. You'd rather put it over here somewhere. Because you guys are far enough ahead that easy to put those wards. Like you guys have priority ahead in items on. Walk up and put there. It's just gonna be a better spot.
Okay.
Right, but right here, like for the split, no need to. Look. You have lantern.
Yeah, I could have
Damage her
lanterned
health.
her out. I should have.
No, not lantern her out. Lantern her for a shield, and then she has the option
Oh.
to take lantern away if she wants. And this was so weird. Why did you
Yeah,
take
this.
You gotta think about when you're taking your hooks. That's by time number 3 game that you've taken a hook that did. And meanwhile, Renekton mid. This fight. Flash. What was that flash? You won the fight. It's just time to go. It's fine. But you get collapsed on by 2 of them. Flash and die anyway. It's really important that when you flash means that you live. You're gonna die anyway. Think about don't flash. Not don't think. And then coming up here too, going a little. So everyone's backed. Everyone's bought. Gragas has. But yeah, you would get like, I don't even know what tank items you can.
I got the whatever that, I don't know what you call the abyssal mask.
Oh, this righteous glory, huh? Oh, anti-magic face.
That one, yeah.
Love your names for things.
All right, so right here you see Jax. You guys have second mountain, so like go bot, like bot. One goes to bot to push bot. Maybe one person goes mid, and then the rest of the team bot. Mid pushes it in with supers because supers plus I guess Baron. Rest of the team just group spot. Jax is losing the game right now. I mean, you have this tower in the way before he gets inhib, and you guys are really far ahead. Anywhere Cass goes, the enemy team that does happen. One person connected to top that you're clearing. This is just a Q body slam away. Then you slow them to counter her, and you're also. But Renekton, no reason to top. Just let him take the shit. Take bot second inhib, and then I guarantee you that you'll be back to defend top inhib if you can't just straight win a fight and end the game right there. But that's just like a matter of like, you're playing chess, and you're giving up, like your rook or whatever to like take the king. Something you're like giving up, you're giving up like pawns or something, taking bishop and a knight. And then there, yo, I'm gonna show you this. Your team is together. You're all tight. Look how tight together everyone. You hit your righteous glory. You give everyone move speed. Bane's right here. Body slam him. Might him. Ult him in your team. Back away. That's a free pick right there. That's free pick on the person that's most fed on their team. Easy hook. And then that right there, that's also a Gragas ult that pops Nasus in your team. That's also a opportunity there off of that hook. But Ass does the job. Acton 1v1, so I guess it's time, right? Oh. Push in and in. And crashing. 2 waves crashing right now. I don't know what that was, but just play for the objective. All right. Well, safety. How did she not get popped by the body slammed? Body slam combos for free into ultimate if you don't stop to auto attack from your power W.
Okay.
Towers are hitting. Okay, Cassia's. Alright, sick. And Thresh, you're not. What are you doing? Your carries are right over. Gotta stand with your carries.
Yeah.
Playing, you could be boxing, you could be lanterning, cooking. You just gotta be standing with your carries. The Gragas is out. That's all well and good. Fine. But it's not time to recall while your carries are like winning the game right now. You can just be ending the game right now.
Yep.
Cass and Caitlyn are together right there, and you're there. I mean, I guess they all respawn time to back, but y'all could have just ended the game right there. Renekton didn't die for free, and then Gragas got chunked for free and missed a. I mean, you had plenty of opportunities to get like a free Vayne kill or a free Nasus kill task. And then you guys have massive Baron priority, so easy Baron. That's unfortunately though. Didn't get to do it with Caitlyn and Renekton, but that's all fine. So with 3 waves of supers, surely you can. What's over here? I mean, I guess that's it. All right. pick. Grounded. Oh my god, that ground is disgusting. He wanted to jump in there so bad. What is it? Wanted to jump in there so badly.
I hooked preemptively, expecting her to jump, and she didn't.
Well, she was grounded right here. That was
Yeah.
that was a sick W. And oh my god. Then Hoopers, Hoggers. Okay. I'm not even gonna watch that fight, but that.
It was some shit.
All right, G. Proud of all of you. But Cass totally put it back right there.